Hello, welcome to part 3 of Raw from this past Monday night on the Daniel Vale show. See what Damien Priest does now. A few people dressed up for Halloween in the back after the Viking Raiders. One of them, that is. And their manager talks Adam Pearce. I swear I've seen somebody else. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Start off with Ricochet. So somehow, them as tag team champions, that would be a good idea to dress up as the Hart Foundation. For Halloween. That's, to be honest with you, that's actually less crazy than, or less ridiculous. Maybe not crazy, but that's less ridiculous than some of the ideas I've heard. Trick or Street fight. Chelsea Green against Natalya. Interesting. Very interesting match here. They had pumpkins and candy and everything. And at one point they showed Nikki Cross being underneath a pumpkin and it scared Chelsea Green. So Green actually used a bag of candy corn as if it's thumbtacks. You know, with just candy, what's that gonna do? As always, Niven had to get on the top of the apron to stop Natalya from making Green submit to the sharpshooter. And even though Green accidentally hit her tag team partner Piper Niven with a pie, Green was actually able to hit her version of the Unprettier, except it's Unpretty Her. And that's how the match ends. And that really was a bad match. Next, they do a video package of NXT champion Ilha Dragunov against Carmelo Hayes at NXT Halloween Havoc. They show a video of Rhea Ripley talking about all the 4 women that she was going against at Crown Jewel. It said this is her chance to beat every one of the top females in the division. And she'll claim it as Mammy Show, as she calls herself. And she'll prove she's the most dominant woman on Raw. To be honest, that doesn't really matter. It's just one show. Then the commentators run down the entire pay-per-view card for this Saturday, or this past Saturday now. Then they do a commercial break, and they then come back and they said that you will have a fatal four-way number one contenders match to determine the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Ricochet will battle The Miz, Bronson Reed, and Ivar. And also, Akira Tozawa will battle Shinsuke Nakamura. Then Damian Priest went against Sami Zayn at the end. And what I'm not understanding is why they didn't talk about Becky Lynch, because she had an interview right here. Oh, okay. Said it's been a few days since she lost the NXT Women's title. So that she asked her about that, and then she said she's a little lighter on the waist and heavy on the heart. And if somebody was going to take the title from her, it had to be someone with passion like Lyra Valkyria. And to be honest, I had to choose between her or Tiffany Stratton. I'd prefer Lyra myself. So I agree with Becky Lynch on that assessment. Xia Li came in and asked if Lynch was scared of her, and that she wanted a shot at the title, but Lynch lost it. Lynch says they can fight right now if she wants. Xia says, we will, but on my time. She said it's been 3 weeks, so when's her time? I know it's not much on here. There's not much time on this one, but I wanted to finish it, so that's why I'm reading about it. Damian Priest won by disqualification. Because Jay got in the ring even after and kicked Damian even after Damian attacked him. That's why Damian Priest won the match by disqualification. And then after a while of them assaulting both men, Cody Rhodes comes out limping, charges the ring and attacks Priest. He boots Priest out of the ring. Then Cody follows him and bounces him off the commentary table. In the ring, Jay and Zayn fight off Balor and Mysterio. Jay super kicks Mysterio, and Zayn follows up with a clothesline over the top rope. Zayn and Jay wipe out Balor and Mysterio with a stereo somersault senton plancha combo. Let's see. JD McDonough, after Cody Rhodes clears the commentary table, pulls Priest up on it. JD McDonough runs down and pulls Priest away before sending him away. Zayn gave McDonough a haluva kick. Rhodes tells Zayn to bring him McDonough. Rhodes gives McDonough a crossroads on the commentary table. He grabs a microphone, then he drops it. And the crowd says, "One more time." Rhodes gets back on the table and hits McDonough with another crossroads on the table. So all this, actually, you can see why there was so much excitement from the fans for the pay-per-view after the way this ended. He finally speaks to the microphone as he says to Priest, you tried to take me out, but you were unsuccessful. I got back up, which is what my story is. What is your story? He asks Damian Priest. And he says that Priest is within a whisper of immortality with his briefcase. Yet he's not the leader of the Judgment Day. Damian walks behind Balor, Ripley, and even Dominic Mysterio. When you think it's somebody else, it's always Cody Rhodes. Rhodes is back on his path, he says. And he said this Saturday actually, Crown Jewel, which was yesterday, his path goes straight through Priest. I liked how they showed I thought the entire show was great, considering how you don't know if it's going to be good or not. So I thought the show was really good, especially with the video packages, because that's what I've always liked to see. I remember as a kid, I used to love to see that when I was a kid, and I would see the old WCW Saturday night shows, and sometimes I think we even saw the main event shows sometimes, and Nitro, and then Thunder. Before Thunder came on the scene, we would usually see the hotline number from Mean Gene, and that was my favorite thing to see, was the hotline number for the pay-per-views, because you'd see a lot of video promos. I always liked promos, because it's them talking to their opponents about their match, and I think that's interesting. So that's why I always liked video promos, and that's why I always liked WCW, is because they were the best at doing video promos like that. Okay. That's all I really have to say, and hope y'all don't mind me using paint or color like this on my face, because it's really fun and I really enjoy doing it. Thank y'all, and goodbye.